Hello, I'm Brian Gribbin, and this is my show. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your host Brian, and welcome back to another episode of the McGribbs Show. How y'all doing today? And before we actually start the episode, I'd like to give a nice little shout out to this new chair that we just got off Amazon recently. And actually had a bunch of Amazon gift cards that have been sitting around since Christmas time, and I finally decided to get off my lazy ass if I can get myself a new chair. Now, for those of you who don't know, I've actually been using a blue small office chair that my dad got. Been rolling with that literally. Geez, it's actually been over 2 years already. So you never really got to see it because it was just always sitting so low. So it was time for an upgrade. So here we are. And you haven't really seen it yet, but if you have seen it, it's actually been on 2 of my podcast episodes on the All Music Matters and that. It's actually with Pray for Villains and Mark Williams. Those are actually the first 2 when they appeared right there. But going forward, you're going to start seeing this baby a whole lot more there too. So don't be surprised when you see this. So here's to the memories for this chair going forward. So, on tonight's episode, we actually got 9 songs that we're actually going to cover right now. Actually, a couple bands got actually 2 songs. So, just to fill you guys in, we got Ivanovsky the Great. He's going to have 2 songs. Silver Bullet, Smile. Black Box Recovery, they got 2 songs. After the Morning, aka Jesse Myers. Make sure you go check out his episode. As well as Faceless Objects. We actually got, the third time in a row, we actually got another song from Faceless Objects. So that's going to be cool. Axminster is another one, and then PMAD is going to be one to close it out tonight. So let's go ahead and jump into the first half right here. So let's roll.
Saw you standing there, beautiful eyes and shiny hair, with that fragrance you wear. And that's what I was like. Approach you, I could not dare. Rejection I couldn't bear. So I'd stand back and I'd stare. And that's what I was like. I was like, I like you, and you were like, you like me, and I was like, that's the way that I've always hoped that it would be. I was like, I like you, and you were like, you like me, and I was like, that's the way that I've always hoped that it would be. I never thought you would care. Solitude, my nightmare. I knew we'd make the perfect pair. And that's what I was like. Attractive in ways so rare. Your perfect smile, your skin so fair. My love for you I declare. And that's what I was like. I was like, I like you, and you were like, you like me. And I was like, that's the way that I've always hoped that it would be. I was like, I like you, and you were like, you like me. And I was like, that's the way that I've always hoped that it would be. It's the way things are, the way they're meant to be. And mine is right for you, as you are for me. Is your love a prize I've earned, or a form of charity? 'Cause I don't think I deserve all your generosity. I was like, I like you, and you were like, you like me, and I was like, that's the way that I've always hoped that it would be. I was like, I like you, and you were like, you like me, and I was like, that's the way that I've always hoped that it would be. I was like, I like you, and you were like, you like me too, and I was like, totally in love, but I guess like we'll have to do. I was like, I like you, and you were like, you like me too, and I was like, totally in love, but I guess like we'll have to do.
They will give us special time. Take my hands and free your mind. I will give you my gun. You will bring me the sun. They will give us special time. Take my hands and free your mind.
please open up. Knock, knock, 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 please open up.
Do you suffer from amnesia? We are tiny aliens. Go back to your room, freak. Take your pills and cry. I will give you my gun. You will bring me the sun. They will give us special time. Take my hands and free your mind. I will give you my gun. You will bring me the sun. They will give us special time. Take my hands and free your mind.
Please open up. Knock, knock, 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 please open up.
I will give you my gun, my gun. Bring me the sun. They will give us special time. Take my hands and free your mind. 'cause freedom isn't free unless you submit. I'll scream it louder, I'll resist with the raised fist. It's time we act instead of talking. Die on your feet, get off your knees. You stay asleep, and before you know it, you wake up in slavery. Yeah. Gun from the masses to your socialist regime. Control the info and control the right to think. Focusing attentions on enemies abroad. We should hunt terrorists that live in our backyards. Their greed is like a thief that's had its first taste. Their violent means of change, killing, rob, and rape. I pledge allegiance to the flag, one nation under God. Liberty and justice for all. Wake the fuck up! It's time we act instead of talking. Die on your feet, get off your knees. You stay asleep, and before you know it, you wake up in slavery. Wake up.
Freedom itself was attacked this morning by a faceless coward. And freedom will be defended. My fellow Americans, I'm pleased to tell you today that I've signed legislation that will outlaw Russia forever. We begin bombing in 5 minutes. Turn on, tune in, and drop out.
Stop! What your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country.
How can I be free when it's taking all away from me? But now I see, now I see. It's time we act instead of talking. Die on your feet, get off your knees. You stay asleep, and before you know it, you wake up in slavery. 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 Slavery.
is how I feel inside.
All right, and that was the first half right there. We had After the Morning with the song I Was Like, aka Jesse Myers. Make sure you go check out his interview on my Spotify and YouTube channels. The next song on the list was Ivanovsky the Great with the song Aliens. Then we got Silver Bullet Smile doing the song Dogma. And the last one for the first half was Faceless Objects with the song Confused. So there's the first half right there. For the second half, we actually got the two from Black Box Recovery coming up. We got Ivanovsky again. Let's see. And for the second half right there, it's going to be Thick and Thin, actually. The song from Axminster. So let's go ahead and jump into the second half right here. So let's roll.
Straight
jacket, leather whip in the hand. Leather jacket, leather whip in the hand. Poker face, look me, here I am. Poker face, look me, here I am. Power racket hits the swollen veins. Yeah. A power racket hits the swollen
Reaches from the sky.
All right, there was the second half right there. And that was actually Black Box Recovery with Fever Dreams. Ivanovsky the Great with Ominous. Then we got Black Box Recovery again with Rose Colored Glasses. And finally for the second half was Axminsters with the song Thick and Thin. So, and let's see. We're down to the last song right here. We got P-Mad, who's going to go close it out for tonight. So, I do want to thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching and actually supporting these indie musicians, because doing this, it actually really means a lot to them as well, too. You got to appreciate the music that these people put in right here. So, I'm going to have P-Mad close it out tonight with the song Missing. And then I'll see you guys in the next episode here. So, we're going to close it out right here. So, if you guys like what you see, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you follow me on the socials. Go support these indie musicians. Make sure you follow me on the All Music Matters and That podcast. I have it up on Spotify, YouTube. So go ahead. Make sure you check it out. Leave some likes and comments below. Go support indie musicians, y'all. So, y'all stay safe. Rock on. And stay tuned, y'all. And lastly, take it away, P-Mad.
Why do you have to breathe so loud? Why do you have to shout? Reason for living, living for a reason. Somebody's out there, nobody's waiting. Silent mystery, missing me now, missing me now. Times are tough. Times are tough. Nobody's out there, nobody's waiting. Nobody's out there.